earning money. No. A Global is all about leadership. Everybody say leadership.
Leadership.
You're not a leader. It's 100% sure you'll never succeed. I'm not saying that you won't earn money, but when we talk about long-term income, when we talk about passive income, you can never achieve that if you have this kind of mindset. But I'm not saying that you will never earn if you have this. I'm just telling you that it will be a short-term income. Because people will never trust you. People will never believe in you if you have the salesperson attitude. Another misleading expectation is the cultural mindset of get-rich-quick scheme. Unfortunately, most of the distributors here, just for them to be able to get a direct referral bonus, they are deceiving their prospects. They are misleading their prospects into saying that once you join AIM Global, all you have to do is just invite and you will be rich. You join AIM Global, all you have to do is invite, I'll take care of everything. Don't tell me you haven't done that. Because I have done that when I first started doing this business. I was 17 years old that time. And I keep on telling them, all you have to do is invite, I'll take care of everything. Our upline will take care of everything. You don't need to learn. In 3 months, you will be rich. In 6 months, you will be rich. Up until now, most of our distributors still think that this is a get-rich-quick scheme. No. The only companies where you can earn so fast, they're a scam. Do you think AIM Global is a scam? Of course not. That's why this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Another way to earn quickly is you do illegal things. You become a drug lord. You want to become a drug lord? Of course not. But you earn very, very quick. But your life is in danger as well. Another one, becoming a corrupt leader, corrupt politician. That's one way to earn quick. Again, when we hear the term get rich quick, these are all illegal. You want to earn the legal way, there's no such thing as get rich quick scheme. Our company is legal. Our company is legit. If you really want to succeed here, you must not have this cultural mindset that in 6 months your lives will change. It's never gonna happen. You might start earning, but your lives will never change in 6 months. Your lives will change the moment you start investing. Your lives will change the moment you have savings in your bank, the moment your money starts working for you. But just because you start earning 50,000 kwacha a month, that doesn't mean that your lives will change. You might earn 50,000 kwacha a month now, but next month, you don't have any earnings. Why? Because you just got lucky, you just have lots of prospects who sign up. Understand that AIM Global, you will never succeed here if our God knows that you don't deserve it. That's why you need to work hard for it. You need to sacrifice for it. Do you understand? Are you learning? Everybody please raise both their hands. Please raise their hands. Raise your hands. Tap the shoulder of the person. I'll make it harder this time. At your back. Alright? Tap the shoulder of the person at your back. Shake them, shake them, shake them. Shake them, shake them. Alright? Shake them harder, harder. And everybody say 1 million. I said everybody say 1 million. And you said, woo! You're not listening, huh? But anyway, going back. Money versus skill. Another misleading expectations. Again, most of our networkers only think about money, only think about direct referral bonus. They don't care about learning. They don't want to be good networkers. All they want to do is just prospect and let their uplines take care of the presentation. No. You want to succeed, you must do it on your own. You must learn the soonest possible time. You must be able to learn how to be good in prospecting. Learn how to promote your products. It's not about money, it's about skill. Because the more skillful you get, the more money you earn. It's not the other way around. To other people, oh no, I'll learn later. All I have to do is just earn and earn and earn now, and I will learn later. That's the wrong mindset. For you to be able to make sure that your downline stays with you, you must know how to manage them. Otherwise, they will leave you. Especially if the people that you will prospect are the right people, the eagles. They know if your upline is not good enough for them, and they will leave the upline. That's why they're eagles. They know what an eagle means. The right person. If I am the right person, that means I have in my blood a blood of a leader. And if I see someone who prospected me not as good as me, there's a big chance that I will leave that up, and I will find another leader who will really manage me. That's the reason most distributors experience attrition. This person might be the right person for me, but since I am not the right person, he will eventually leave me. But if only I am the right person and I've got this right person, I can tell you, I can guarantee you that this network will grow. Sometimes for you, no, not sometimes, most of the time, all the time, for you to get the right person, you must be the right person first. You will never be able to get the right person if you're just starting doing this business. I'm not telling you that you won't be able, you just register now, you won't be able to get your eagle tomorrow. It's possible that you get the right eagle. Now, if you got the eagle, and they can see in you your passion to learn, then he will never leave you behind. Because they know that you have the passion to learn, and he knows that you're just starting. Both of you are just starting, you're all eager to learn, he will never leave you. But if he sees in your eyes that, your attitude, the way you act, is not an attitude of a leader, he will leave you. I'm telling you. Alright? So for you to get an eagle, you must be the eagle first. Because I keep on telling this, I've never seen a parrot give birth to an eagle. Have you seen a parrot give birth to an eagle? No. Only eagles can give birth to an eagle. And if you're a parrot, don't expect that you'll get an eagle. Do you know what parrot does? They keep on talking. Talk, 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 talk. I will make you rich. I will be your strong leg. Parrots. Eagles don't talk. They do. They act. They don't talk. But parrots, I will make you rich, upline. I will be your strong leg. I will be the reason why you will succeed. I am your eagle. Those are parrots. Please make sure not to get any parrots from your network. It's a headache. I'm telling you, it's a headache. I was once a parrot. Do you know that? I was once a parrot when I first started doing this business. I was so confident that I tell my upline, oh, I am the right person. You must take care of me because I will make you rich. After a few months, I quit. And I'm not very proud to say that. That's why, I can discuss to you these things. I can share to you my experiences because I have experienced being a parent. And I have experienced being a leader as well. It's hard to share to you how not to become a parent if you haven't experienced that. The reason maybe some of you are listening to me because all of the things that I'm discussing to you are all my experiences. It's hard to present to you things that I've never experienced. There's a big chance that you will never listen to me, you will never believe me. You understand? That's why for you to become a good leader, you must experience everything about networking. Can you imagine telling your downline, you will fail here most of the time, and you haven't experienced failing? How can you be able to relate to your downline? Alright, next. What's happening? Brother, the chairs, maybe you can move the chairs because it's trying to block the money versus people. What else? I'm just going to be very quick with this. Next. All right, no. Number four. All right. Number 4, staying in your comfort zone. Everybody say comfort zone.
Comfort zone.
Now, if you are staying in your comfort zone, you are not doing whatever it takes to succeed in this business. And we all know that if you want to succeed here, your commitment should be doing whatever it takes. Even if it takes for you to sacrifice. Even if it takes for you to have lots of sleepless nights, to really sacrifice your time with your family. That's staying out of your comfort zone. But if you keep on staying in your comfort zone where you still have time watching football, you still have time going out with your negative friends. Do you still have time going out with your negative friends? Huh? You still have time? I mean, they know that you're doing it global, and when you talk, you still love being with them. Alright, let me be very clear with this. When you do this business, you might not accept it, but I'm telling you, your loved ones, not necessarily your family, but your friends, your best friends, if they're negative, before you start succeeding in this business, before you even realize that you're about to succeed, you will lose your time with the people who never believes in you. This is fact. This is the truth. Now, if you can't stand that fact that your best friend who's negative, you will never have time with your best friend before you even succeed in this business, then you're not sacrificing anything. Because I'm telling you, the way you think is a lot different from a mindset of a businessman and a successful person. The way they're negative is because the way they think is different from a successful person. It's different from a leader. Now, once you start realizing that you're becoming a leader, I'm telling you, you will lose your time with the people who doesn't think like you. You will agree with me maybe next time, or when you realize it, but for now you might not realize it. But understand this. If you want to succeed here, by the time you start earning money, the only people you will care about are those people believing in you, are those people who think like you, are those people who think like leaders. They will never have time spending time with friends who don't think like them. Now, if you still think that, I can still be with my friends who don't think like me, that's a waste of time. Especially when you start having lots of people under you. You will be very, very busy that all you ever care about are your downlines who think like you, who believes in you, who trust you. And there will be times that when you start earning money here, your friends will tell you that you have changed. Do you think you agree with me on that? You have changed. You never have time with us anymore. Just because you start earning money, then you start being arrogant. It's not that way. It's just because you change the way you think. You change the way you think about life. Then you change the way you think about, about spending time with the right people. If now you still have time talking about other people, the moment you start earning money, you will never have time talking about other people, other people's business. Why? Because for you, that would be a waste of time. You'd rather spend your time with people who believe in you. You'd rather spend your time with people who think like you, who think about future, who think about innovations, who think about ideas. That's the way you will be thinking the moment you start thinking like a leader. You understand? And one of the leaders do is staying out of your comfort zone. You know that you need to sacrifice now. So the things that you love that will not benefit you from achieving success in AIM Global, you must sacrifice not doing it first. For the ladies here, if you love shopping, if you love cooking, if you're spending too much time in things that has nothing to do with AIM Global, sacrifice that first and instead spend time with AIM Global. That will just be temporary. If for men here you love watching football at night, then you'd rather do online marketing at night instead of doing watching football. Stay out of your comfort zone. My brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, success is not a very, very comfortable place to be in. You must understand that. If you think that for you to succeed, it will be very comfortable, it is not. It is not a very, very comfortable, the journey, the process, the journey to success is not a very, very comfortable place to be in. And if you want to succeed, have the mindset to be comfortable not being comfortable. You must be comfortable not being comfortable. Otherwise, all you do is just complain because this business is so hard. I don't like this business and keep on failing. But if you start realizing and you start thinking that I need to do this for me to succeed, you start being comfortable failing, you start being comfortable being rejected, then you are on your way to success. But if you start and if you don't think that way, it's a long way to go for you. Alright? Number 5, taking rejections personally. I have discussed this a lot of times. I'm only going to be dwelling on this for a few minutes. Remember that our business is a business of rejections. And why would you take rejections personally? Why is it that when someone you try to prospect laugh at you or insults you, and if you tell them, I'm not going to join I'm not going to be joining your stupid company, and you take it personally? That's a scam. I hate selling. And then you tell your prospect, oh, you're wrong. You keep on arguing. You never argue with your prospects. Understand that. If they don't want this business, find someone who wants to do this business. And those who will reject you, even they insult you, you should not take it personally. Because if you always take rejections personally, you get stressed. It's a very stressful business if you take rejections personally. But if you start getting used to being rejected whenever someone rejects you, and for you it's nothing, for you it's like, just a walk in the park when you got rejected, then you will succeed here. Because only people who couldn't stand the fact that they are being rejected are the ones failing. But if you start not taking rejections personally, then this business will be very, very easy for you. Now, especially now that we have our own office. You survived AIM Global without our office. Now things are a lot easier for you because we now have our office. Just because you take rejections personally, would you think that would be enough for you to quit this business? Because you are so frustrated every time you get rejected? No. Never take rejections personally. Alright? Next. Oh, this is a good one. A lot of our leaders, I don't even call them leaders, a lot of our distributors here, the reason they fail, they rely too much on uplines. If you're an upline, you know who those downlines are. Do you understand? If you are the type of distributor who always rely on your uplines to do this and that, you will fail. All you do is just recruit, all you do is just prospect, and you tell your upline, I have a prospect, please can you present the marketing plan to my prospect? Every day you keep on doing that. And you don't attend trainings, you don't learn, you don't know how to do this business on your own because for you, my upline will take care of that. Alright? You will fail. Your upline is even taking care of your transportation. Without your upline's car, you won't attend. Do you know that? Without fee. What do you call that? Transportation fare? Is that a fare? Yeah, if you don't have a fare, then that will be enough reason for you not to do this business. Because you are not committed. I'm telling you, do not rely too much on your upline. Because I've seen a lot of distributors who never attends training if the uplines will not take care of their transportation. Without their uplines, if they know that their upline is not coming as well, they won't attend. They will only attend if they know that their upline is coming. Who among you here are attending now without their uplines? Raise your hands. Without your uplines. That's a good job. You're doing a good job. Because most, they only attend if their uplines tell them to attend. If their uplines don't tell them to attend, they will never attend. Because they rely too much on their uplines. Next, why most people fail? They are neglecting retail sales. Now, you have to understand this. What do you think the reasons? I need this to be interactive. What do you think are the reasons distributors quit this business? Raise your hands. Or maybe you can just tell. What are the reasons people fail? Discouragement? You don't know how to explain what? About the supplements. Why do you think people fail or people quit? Rejections? You believe? Rejections. They can't stand the fact that they're being rejected. What else? Some? Country codes. Alright, okay.
They're not making money.
They're not making money. What else? Failure. What else?
They don't understand how the products work.
They don't understand the products. Let's not talk about the products. Why do people quit in this business? Not just products. Yes. Lack of motivation. What else? They don't have? They don't adapt. What else?
Wrong expectations.
Wrong expectations. But you know the number one reason why people quit? Do you know what? Do you want to know what? Ask me what?
What?
They don't have money, just like what Letta said. Why people quit this business? Simply because they do not have money to do this business. Do you understand? Now, why am I saying this? Because most of the distributors focus too much on prospecting. They focus too much on earning through direct referral bonus. They focus too much on earning through match sales bonus. But here's the truth. Most of the time, you get the right person if our God knows that you deserve to get the right person. Now, how will you earn if you keep on being rejected every day? How will you earn if you only rely on prospecting, on the direct referral bonus? What if for 1 month or for 2 months, you don't have any sign-ups? How will you even go to the office without money for transportation? And that is the number one reason why people fail. Those are all good reasons. But the number one reason, they don't have money. Because to tell you honestly, I've been telling you because of rejections, because of failure, because of the lack of motivation. Now let me tell you this. What if I am to give you now? I am to give you 100,000 kwacha every month, guaranteed. All you have to do is be rejected 100 times a day. All you have to do is fail over and over and over. All you have to do is to lack the motivation. But you will be given 100,000 kwacha every month, guaranteed. Do you think you'll accept that? Do you think you will accept the 100,000? Your job is to be rejected every day. Do you think so? Of course, it's 100,000 kwacha. So that means being rejected is not enough reason for you to quit. The only reason you're quitting is because you do not have the money. And the truth is, the reason you do not have money from the very beginning is because you rely too much on prospecting. We always tell you that you do prospecting 80% and 20% retailing. Do not do 100% prospecting. And you all know this, that my cousin John Asperin never had any registrations for 1 year and 2 months. How did he survive? How do you think he survived doing network marketing without any registrations for 1 year and 3 months? He was able to survive because he knew how to sell the products. He was earning like 10,000 kwacha every month just by selling. And if you know that you can earn in AIM Global at least 10,000 or 15,000 kwacha per month just by retailing, do you think you'll even think of quitting? Of course not. Even if you keep on being rejected, even if no one signs up, you know that you have regular customers who keep on ordering every month because you know how to retail the products, and you get 10 to 15,000 kwacha every month. You know that even if you don't have registrations, you will never quit. And the good thing about that, you earn every month, and every day you stay in the office, keep on learning every day until you become too good in becoming a leader. Once that person comes, the right person, since you know how to handle that, because if you keep on learning, it's very easy for you to grow that network. And the only reason that made you not quit this business is because you knew how to sell our products. My point here is, from the very start, at least 85-90%, you won't get the right person in your first few months. And how will you survive if you don't know this? That's why a lot of people quit, because they don't know how to sell the products. Can you imagine having 20 to 30 regular, and I mean regular customers who will buy products from you every month? You don't even need to tell them, hey, you need this, because they will be the one to message you or to call you up if they don't have the products anymore. 20 to 30, and you get to earn 25% profit. You get to earn from your UPP, from your StairSense, and from your Unilevel. Even if you don't still get the right person, you will never quit because you know you're earning every month because of retail sales. And I'm telling you, in fact, this is one of the reasons why most distributors fail. Because they don't have money to continue. Sustainability. They no longer have money. Even if they want to do this business, they don't have money anymore because they focus too much on prospecting, and they can sign up someone for the last 5 months and they think of quitting this business. But if you only know from the very start how to do retail sales, I'm telling you, you will never even think of quitting this business until the right person comes to your network. And that is the reason why most networkers succeed. It's because from the very start, they never lose the motivation because they're earning through retail sales. The other side, what I'm saying? Are you learning? That's one of the reasons. 3 more. Number 8, breaking company policy. This is one of the reasons why people fail. They break company policy. They do things that is outside the policy of AIM Global. Do you want some examples?
Yes.
I'm not giving these examples for you to have an idea, because I'm telling you, the moment we catch you, you will be terminated. Your account will be terminated, not you. Your account will be terminated. It's not going to be blocked, because once your account is blocked, it can be unblocked. But once you start breaking company policy, and we found out that you are breaking company policy, you will automatically be terminated even if you're earning 500,000 kwacha a month. Your account will be terminated permanently. And even if you want to come back, there's no chance in hell that you can come back to AIM Global because you have broken the policy of AIM Global. One is you keep on poaching. Do you know the meaning of poaching? For example, Andrew is, what's your name, brother? Alfred. Alfred is the downline of Andrew. This is just an example. Now, he doesn't feel comfortable with Andrew because for him, he feels like Andrew is not a leader. And he feels like, he has a prospect. Andrew has a prospect. His name is Alfred. And I'm a friend. And he happens to see me. Now, as a respect, even if Alfred is my friend. Since Andrew is the one who prospected Alfred, all I'm going to offer Alfred is just to help with some motivations, with some trainings, but it's never going to happen that I will try to poach Alfred from Andrew and tell him you join under me and we will grow a big network. No, that's breaking company policy. Another is when you try to present the marketing plan, present the package that is not the amount, the real amount of the package. What you do is to increase the amount of the package. Once we find that out, no need for explanation. Once we get evidence, no need for explanation, that's automatic termination. Because I know a lot of distributors doing that just for them to earn. Just for them to earn. They will increase the amount of package so that when that person joins, I get the money, I get the package, and I get to earn. That's breaking the company policy. Another one is to do system that is not within the system of a global. Visionaries, I'm telling you, just for you to have an idea. When we hear visionaries in the Philippines, we say, wow. We are really impressed, we are inspired with how the system works, how visionary system is working. We know that when we say visionaries, that's Elias Tucson, that's Duncan. And we are proud because of how visionaries were able to increase or grow the network in East Africa. But there's this one thing that happened. This one distributor who destroyed the reputation of the visionaries in the Philippines. And that system is still ongoing. That's still going up to now. And that has really destroyed the reputation of the visionaries in the Philippines because we know that system is outside the company policy. All we have to do is just get the right evidence so that we relieve the glory of visionaries. I'm not saying I've been here in East Africa. The way you guys work, it's awesome. It's amazing. I really admire how visionaries work. But if you're a person from the Philippines, you get to hear a lot of things. Me, I don't care. It is me who's been here, and I know how visionaries work. And I really admire you guys. That's why I know, I'm telling you, if I'm to choose whether I get to be back in other countries or East Africa, there's no doubt that I will choose East Africa because of your culture, because of the visionaries' culture, and I admire that. And you deserve, a big round of applause for that. All I'm saying is, one small thing can destroy everything. And please, let us not make that happen here in Zambia. If you know someone who's trying to destroy the reputation of your group, you have to tell us now. Otherwise, it might destroy the whole Zambia, in global Zambia. One of the biggest reasons why people fail is because they break company policy. Alright? We know something is going on. We just need to get the evidence. And the moment we got the evidence, no need to tell that person that your account is terminated. We're just going to terminate the account. And it'll just be, that person will just be surprised why he couldn't cash out. Then he talks to us, then we discuss, explain why the account will be terminated. I hope that doesn't happen to you. Make sure that when you do this business, it should always be within the system of Alliance in Motion Global. Do you understand? Are you learning? If you are learning, everyone say, I am learning. I am learning. Oh, I heard someone. I am sleeping. Next, number 9, no system. What time is it? All right, still have time. No system. The reason we have a name Global Zambia right now is because your group has a system. It's called the Visionaries. It's called the Achievers. The reason Barnabas Group is growing here is because Barnabas has a system. And you know that. The reason Dina, Solomon, Jackson here, network is growing because they have a system. At first, when you start to learn, you don't create your system. But the moment you start growing your network, you must create your own system. You must have a name like the Dynamic Visionaries. You know, if we heard the name Dynamic Visionaries, what's the name that's popping out of your mind, man? What is the name of the distributor popping out of your mind if you hear the word Dynamic Visionaries? Dina Miato. That's her system. She created the system exclusively for her group because she knows how her group thinks. And the way her group thinks, he must be creating her system, again, that should be within the system of AIM Global. You should not break the company policy. Alright? You should not do that. When you start creating a group, when you start growing a network, you must make sure that you must create your own system. You just don't rely on your upline who has a name. A leader will create a name for himself. And the moment you start creating a group, the name of your group, that's when the time you start earning. That's when the time you realize that you're becoming a leader. Because, you're a silver executive and you don't have a name, that's okay. But if you're a global ambassador earning big, and you don't even have a name for your group, you don't even have a system for your group, all you have to do is just rely on your upline, that's you being a follower. There's nothing wrong with you being a follower, but if you want to lead a group, you must be a leader as well. A true leader is a follower, but a true leader can also lead. They just don't follow. So you must learn, the reason you're attending this kind of training, because you're in the process of learning to becoming a leader. Do you understand? Alright? Number 10, this is the last one. Are you learning? Yes. Okay. The last one, of course, it's very obvious. You will never succeed here if you have poor leadership. Everybody say, poor leadership. Poor leadership. I always emphasize this, AIM Global is all about leadership. It's not all about recruiting. It's not all about selling products. If I want to recruit, give me like 3 days, I can recruit someone. If I can sign up someone, just give me a few days, I can definitely sign up someone. Especially if you're skillful, if you all have the skills to talk to someone, to talk to a prospect. If you know how to talk to someone, it's very easy for you to prospect someone. If you know the products, it's very easy for you to promote your products. It's very easy to earn money. But when we talk about long-term career, when we talk about long-term income wherein the money will start working for you, if you were here last week, passive income, wherein you have financial freedom, it will never happen if you have poor leadership. Because AIM Global is all about leadership. It's all about taking care of your people. It's all about managing people. Can you imagine if I give you 10,000 people now? In your DTC, you have 10,000 downlines, and those 10,000 downlines ask for your advice. Will you be able to accommodate all of them now? If you're a great leader, you can. If your 10,000 downlines ask for a mega CISO in one of the biggest arenas here in Zambia, will you be able to do that tomorrow? If not, that's the reason you still don't have the 10,000 downlines. Because you still don't deserve to have the 10,000 downlines. Because of poor leadership. That's why I told you guys, slowly is the fastest way to success. You just can't become a leader in 1 month or 2 months. No. It will take a lot of sacrifice. You will be experiencing a lot. You will fail a lot for you to become good leaders. And once you have experienced that, it's only going to be a matter of time for you to start growing a network and eventually become leaders and successful networkers and one of the millionaire circle of AIM Global Zambia. Alright, so again, tomorrow we have the asset training by Kate Nyan. And I'll do another leaders training. I hope you'll be there. I hope this will be more than what we have here because I will only know that we are doing the right thing if people are starting to learn, if people are starting to realize how important trainings are. if people, prioritize learning. But, if we have schedule of trainings and they prioritize prospecting over trainings, they're not doing the right thing. We will only be here until the first week of April. 2 weeks from now, I'll be leaving. I'll be back to Uganda for a few days and I'll be flying back to the Philippines. So let's maximize this. Alright? Is that okay? Let's maximize this. Prioritize learning over everything. Because if you want to become leaders, the most important thing is for you to learn. Drop everything. Drop everything. Alright? This only happens once. You need to maximize this. Again, Friday or Thursday, we'll be having skills training. Kate Ganyan will be discussing offline skills. After her, I'll be discussing the online skills about Facebook marketing. So when you go home, and instead of you watching football for 2 to 3 hours, then maybe you get to do Facebook marketing for 2 to 3 hours. Who knows? After 2 months, you get to have a downline in South Africa, or in Kenya, or in Tanzania, or in Nigeria, or in the Philippines, or in Dubai. Alright, so Facebook marketing right now is very, very powerful. That all our top 20 in the Philippines are doing Facebook marketing. They don't do online marketing now. Offline marketing, I should say. All our top 20 in the Philippines, maybe the smallest income for them is like, our top 20 is earning like maybe around 350 kwacha every month. That's the number 20. Can you imagine the top one? Our top 2, her name is Pearl Hong. All she does is do online marketing the whole day. For how many years? No offline, just online in front of the laptop and cell phone. And she just purchased a Lamborghini, a brand new Lamborghini. Do you know how much a Lamborghini is? That's about like 15 million kwacha by just purchasing a car. And she was able to do that by just staying at her home doing online marketing. All day. She only goes to the office just to purchase products and packages. She has a network all over the world by doing Facebook marketing. Do you want to do that? We'll be discussing that on Thursday. And the good news is you don't need money to start doing Facebook marketing. Basics of Facebook marketing. That's what they're doing. All you need is a cell phone and an application of Facebook and the data. If you have that, you can do Facebook marketing. And once you master that, I'm telling you, someone called me, messaged me from the Philippines, and she has a prospect coming in today at 14 hours, doing it in the Philippines, and she has a prospect coming later, doing online marketing. Can you imagine how many thousands of miles away from Zambia? And she was able to prospect someone from Zambia because of the power of Facebook marketing. And if you only can master that, I'm telling you, you are so good in offline marketing, and at the same time you do 3 to 4 hours of online marketing at home. Oh, there's no stopping you from becoming successful in global, I'm telling you. So with that, thank you so much. Let's prepare for 14 hours OPP. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.